Hey everybody, how are we doing today? So, I wanted to talk a little bit about train whistles today. Now, no, not actual train whistles that exist on locomotives themselves, but I don't know what you call them, we'll say toy train whistles, which basically came about, as near as I can tell, in the 30s, and the very first ones were most likely shaped like a train. Now it's important to note they were probably Bakelite or lithographed tin and vinyl, and then they morphed into two-note shortly thereafter, and then probably sometime around the war or just after the war, we came into four-note train whistles, which were made of wood, which we have here today that I wanted to talk about. Now, two of these, this one and this one, came from my good friend Kenny. I believe they belonged to his mother and they were using them for bingo, but when he gave them to me, I'd been drinking heavily and I don't really remember the story exactly. But they're super cool and I really appreciate the gift. But I thought this was kind of interesting. Now, this particular train whistle I got at Walt's Barn. I don't know, I paid $8-10 for it to help support the efforts to keep Walt's Barn going. I did a video a couple months back on Walt's Barn. This is a barn that's in in Griffith Park. They actually took a barn that was at Walt Disney's property, and it's sort of a museum piece, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, take a listen. This actually sounds really, really terrible, but take a listen. Right? Probably not the best whistle I've ever heard. Now next is this one. It says train whistle, and there's some scribbling, 72108 and Betty B written on it. I don't know what any of that means, but listen to this. Much more train-like, right? Remember? So definitely a winner. This one. Now, let's try Big Bertha here, see what happens. I need to prepare. Ready? Here we go. Clearly, the best. In this instance, bigger is better. This one is out. Let's listen to this one more time. Oh, my phone's coming in. Let's see, who's calling? To Griffith Park, where it's become a museum for Mr. Disney's passion for trains. And one of the things you can do is, kind of buy this crap to support the museum itself, which I think is open a couple of Sundays a month. If you've not gone, you should go. It's kind of interesting. I took my mother, Marla, and I think she had a decent time, and she doesn't give a shit about trains. So anyway, let's hear what this sounds like. Ready? Not that interesting or good, quite frankly. Now, this particular whistle, and actually Big Bertha here, were given to me by my good friend Kenny, and I believe they belonged to his mother. I'm not positive. I was drinking quite heavily that day, and I don't remember the story entirely, but I think they used them for bingo and something like that. It doesn't matter. It was a wonderful gift and very thoughtful because he knows how much I enjoy trains now for some reason. So let's give this one a blow. Now, that sounds much more like a train. Let's compare. That's pretty shitty. Much better. So now, let's check out old Big Bertha here, or I guess you could say fat man, little boy, for those of you who are about to go see Oppenheimer here in another week or so. But anyway, okay, deep breath, Ryan. Pretty cool. Really like this. Not too bad for a guy that's got undeveloped lungs because my mom smoked during pregnancy, right? But I think we can do better. What do you think of this? Now this is a train whistle. Now, I'm not a hooplehead or a nudnik, so I am not going to blow this in the house. Let's go outside and give it a try. I don't know how it's going to sound with the camera microphone, but let's go take a look. Let's give it a try. Give it a whirl. Give it a squeeze. All right, kids, you ready? Train whistle. That's a train whistle. Right now, again, I don't know how it sounded. I'm hopeful that it was quite loud coming through the microphone. One thing I can tell you, that any of the hoople heads who try to wear sound canceling headphones, or these zillennials that try to block out noise because it makes them nervous, they're going to hear this shit. Live, this is awesome. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? Anyway, just thought we'd do a quick little fun video. Hope you got a kick out of it. There's really no point to it other than I've been drinking all day and it popped into my head, so I thought we should do it. But in this world, when you can be anything you want, you be kind, you be humble, and you be forgiving. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.